It's going to happen. Your garage door or automatic gate will need fixing someday. Prepare now, subscribe to join our DIY community, plus it motivates me to make more videos, and it's free. Today we've got a Chamberlain MotorLift 750. Don't see too many of these around. I think these were a DIY unit from Bunnings. Still seems to be working okay. We've just replaced the spring on this sectional door, and we've found that the limits aren't set. Either that or the force margin needs adjusting. This one runs on a lift-away aftermarket remote. I'll just show you how it runs. It's quite zippy. So I'll just go back down again. And it has been stopping around that mark there. So yep, it stopped about there again. So let's take a closer look at the controls. So behind this cover, there should be a control panel. Just pull that down. This one's got some speaker wire that goes to a doorbell button, most likely in the house. Or actually it might be that button right there on the post, which runs up through the wall and maybe down that post. Let's go take a closer look at that. We can give it a crack actually and see if it works. Yep, that's the button for the wall mount button. So yep, that's the wall mount button right there. Operates the garage door. Okay, let's get back up to the motor. This one's quite basic. There's only two buttons. This one's got a red button and a black button. Now let's do the limits first. Hold down both of these buttons until the orange light comes on. It's actually flashing on this model. So now we should be able to use these buttons as up and down. So let's push the red one and see if the door goes down. And yep, it sure does. And yep, that goes down, and this black one should go up. So what you need to do is open the door with the up button until it reaches the top limit. So when it reaches the top limit, let go of the button. Now we do need to go down a bit, so let's push the red button to go down just below that header. And we'll just go up a fraction. All right, so when you've got the top limit set, what you need to do is either press the remote or the wall button on the wall over there. And you also need to place something about 40 millimeters underneath the door. Let's see what we've got. This tape measure should be about 40 millimeters. Let's pop this in the center of the door, about there. I know it's a bit strange. And press the remote. As you can see, that light's still flashing. The door's going to go down, hit that object, and come back up again. And that's how you set the bottom limits. And that also sets the force automatically as well. All right, that's back up again. The orange light has gone out, so we should have a fully functioning garage door on remote. Let's just move our tape measure out the way. And it should close all the way down. It's a bit wet here today. All right, so it's getting stuck about that point, so we'll set the force manually. So to set the force manually, we're going to press this orange button twice. 1, 2. When the light's flashing, we're going to operate the door with the remote or the wall button. So the light will flash, which means it's doing the force margin setting. So the door closes perfectly on that. And we'll go back up again. The light should be flashing because it's doing the open force. Now the light's gone out, it should operate all the way down to the floor now. And if that doesn't work, there's one more trick we can try, which is place some extra force on the opposite direction of the door while it's learning the force. That will increase the force. Okay, that's closed all the way now. That's good. So that's done the trick. So there's our new spring we've installed. It used to be on the other side there. As you can see, it made a bit of a mess when it snapped. That's the spring down there. So we put the other spring on the other side. Saved us going back and getting the correct side spring. We just swap the sides over and we can use a different right-hand spring rather than a left-hand spring. It does exactly the same job. Alright, so let's give this one more go. And that will be how you set the limits and the force on the Chamberlain MotorLift 750. So if this closes all the way, we're done. But yeah, if you have any problems while it's setting the force, put some opposite pressure on there. It will trick it into setting it a bit higher. Beautiful. Alright, that's our MotorLift 750 limits and force margin tutorial. I'm that roller door bloke, thanks for watching.